you'd be forgiven if when you think of my man Vin Diesel.
Vinny D.
Now, listen, I hate the way Vin makes Dominic Toretto a Mary Sue in all the Fast and Furious movies, but I love Vin Diesel. I'm not going to lie.
The Temple of Solomon.
I love Vin Diesel. And he's got, if you think of him, all you think about is Fast and Furious, you'd be forgiven for that. But he's got another franchise that a lot of people really like called Riddick.
Yes.
Started with Pitch Black.
Yes.
Yep. And then it became, what was the second one called?
The Chronicles of Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick.
With the Necromongers.
The Necromongers.
Yes. And Judi Dench.
That's right. And that Canadian actor guy who played the head of the Necromongers. I'm forgetting his name, but
Carl Urban.
No.
Colin.
He appears in a lot of
Fiore?
stuff. I can't remember what his name is, to be honest with you. But they're making a fourth one. Now, there were whispers of this last year that they might be making a fourth one, but we haven't really heard anything. Well, now, according to a report coming out, and our friends over at Coming Soon, it's shooting in just a couple of months. Coming Soon wrote this. While Riddick, Furya, fuck yeah, whatever it is, Furya.
That's his home planet.
Is that the current heavyweight champion of boxing? Anyway,
yeah,
home planet.
Furya.
Tyson Furya. While Riddick Furya, that's going to be the name of the movie, was announced back in February 2023, it has now been announced that the movie will officially begin filming on August 26th of 2024.
Amen.
Riddick finally returns to his homeworld, a place he barely remembers and one he fears might be left in ruins. The Hollywood Reporter's article reads, but there he finds other Furyans fighting for their existence against a new monster.
You got it.
And some of these Furyans are more than Riddick could have, or more like Riddick than he could have ever possibly imagined. All right.
I think we all barely remember Riddick at all.
What are you talking about, man? This is catnip to me.
It's been a while.
This is a great franchise.
I've sat down and watched it. Man, that last one was rough. Listen, I'm gonna
Pitch Black is a banger.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
You know what? I got to admit, I kind of like Pitch Black.
It's good.
But I am, a lot of people really love this Riddick franchise.
I know.
And I got to tell you, I don't. Like the first one, yeah, Pitch Black was kind of cool. It should have been a great one shot. But then he kind of does what Vin does. He takes his character, makes him undefeatable, unbeatable, the ultimate warrior, if you will, in the movies. And while the Necromongers were pretty cool, I still found that the storyline of them kind of ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe they can get back to it. Like, it's funny because this reminds me a lot of Triple X. Like, I liked the first Triple X. Let's not talk about where they went after that.
The Union.
It was a good day.
I wish I could muster up some excitement about this. I love Vin, but I'm not a big Riddick guy. Rob, are you happy about this? And if so, give me a pitch. Get me excited.
Oh, hell yeah. First of all, I'll tell you, this is an auteurist franchise. It's been brought to us by David Twohy. He's the mastermind behind all this. And I once interviewed David Twohy, and I made the mistake of saying, you're one of the greatest B-movie filmmakers in Hollywood. He did not like me calling him a B-movie filmmaker.
I was going to say, that's like saying, you are the most attractive fat woman I have ever seen.
But I didn't mean it that way. I was like, look, one of his first, he wrote Warlock with Julian Sands. He directed The Arrival with Charlie Sheen as Zane Zeminski and Ron Silver's the leader of the aliens. He directed Below, which is an incredible haunted submarine movie. And then he brought us this franchise. He wrote a script called Disaster in Time, where Jeff Daniels, there's time traveling tourists that go through time and watch disasters. I mean, come on, man. David Twohy's the man. And this is his franchise. And he's written and directed all 4 of these movies. I mean, he's like the George Lucas of Furyans. That's what he is.
He's like the George Lucas
Respect.
of movies. Oh, shit.
Come on.
He's like the George Lucas of George Lucas.
He's David Twohy. And you know what? He has the same last name of a girl I dated who I met at summer camp.
Oh.
Angela Twohy. I don't know whatever happened to her.
Well, that does
She's watching.
At the Flying Horseshoe Ranch. So I've always loved David Twohy because Angela was really cute.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like 12.
Here's a question. How old is Vin Diesel now? Because he's one of these guys where in my head, I still think of this guy as being 40. Like I've had him
56.
He's how old?
56.
He's 56 years
He's been
old.
40 for 26 years.
He's been 40 for
I'm in good
16
company.
years.
16
16 years. But I still kind of have Vin in my head locked as like being 40, right? Because he keeps himself in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. At getting to 56, can he still pull off being the big lead headline action hero star? Do you think he can still do that?
I give you Rocky Balboa. Yes, he can.
Well, okay, but Vin Diesel isn't Sylvester Stallone.
No.
Nobody is.
But he's a Furian.
But can he do it? Do you think he can do it?
I do.
You know,
I do because
for the record, I do too.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I think he can. I think he stays in good shape, and he's got that. Look, this is the perfect. He growls his lines. He says very little and looks cool and has great eyewear.
That's the key right there. He's got great eyewear.
I have to tell you, one of the great science fiction movie sequences is when he's escaping a prison in Chronicles of Riddick, and the sun. It's a.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
That is a
scene, yeah.
great.
Yes, it is.
Great scene when they have the Terminator, the sun, and all that.
Yep.
That's an awesome sequence in any science fiction film.
Doesn't his outfit consist of like Nightmare Batman without the Nightmare Batman outfit? Like without the Batman outfit, but it's like
he's just got the tight
trench coat
He's
with
like
the goggles.
Snake Plissken in space.
Yeah.
Snakes.
Mad Max in space.
Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Listen, we all carry around different stressors, big and small. When we keep them bottled up, it can start to affect us negatively. Therapy is a safe space to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work through whatever is weighing on you. I've said for a long time, it's time for us to start prioritizing mental health as much as we prioritize physical health. We encourage each other when we go to the gym to take care of ourselves physically. Well, it's time we start encouraging each other to take care of ourselves mentally as well. So if you're thinking about taking that step and prioritizing your mental health, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. All right, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Riddick 4, Riddick, Furya. Hell yeah. That's going to be the something on it. Furya. Hell yeah. Furya.
F. Yeah.
Yeah. Is coming. It's going to start shooting in August. Are you excited about it? I admit I'm going to have to be won over, but I think a lot of you guys are really excited about it as it is. How are you feeling about it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.